Hello and welcome to Scott's PC. You can see the portfolio did really well today, up 2% or about $200. I did some moderate changes to the portfolio today. Before I get to that, let's just look at it. For the past week, up 2% or $183. The past month, up $541 or 6.63%. And year to date now is my lifetime basically up 5% or about $420. There you can take a look at my buying power. I do have a margin account. Right now I have a little bit of cash, $60, and I have $1,400 put up against my margin for one options play that I'm doing. So a little thing I did today was with XBTY. I did have 115 shares. I went ahead and sold 15 shares. It got me $200 and something. And what I did is I just spread that around. I brought up my Ulti to 600 shares. I had about 570 shares. I used the dividend from Ulti plus a little bit of money from that XBTY sale to get it to 600. And then I made sure I got at least a share of NBII, a share of YET. I put $30 or $35 into Maggie. And then the rest I put into TSYY. I now have 61 shares. And you can see right there, I did buy $100 today. So it got me 12 shares at an average cost of $8.22. And again, if we have a look at Ulti, it is the biggest position in my portfolio, the 600 shares. It dropped my average cost down to $6.15. I'm down about 10% or $375. Ulti has paid me $520 so far. And then with XBTY now at 100 shares, when I sold the 15 shares, I did take a $73 loss. It is what it is. The position's down 14% or about $316. My thinking is XBTY, they didn't really participate in the little bull run that Bitcoin had last week, and they kind of participated today. So I'm just going to be watching this very closely and see what's happening. Maybe they had a bad week last week, so we'll see. And then my NDII position, I now have 14.69 shares. There you see my average cost of $30.51, up about 4.5% or $20. And then my YET position, a little bit over 15 shares now, an average cost of $29.05, down about 3% or $15. And then Maggie, you see I have close to 6 shares, an average cost of $56.88, down just a little bit less than $1. And then back to TSYY to 61 shares. I did drop my average cost from $8.36 to $8.33, down about $5. And then, as you know, I have a couple growth funds supporting this portfolio. I have QQQ, about 1.3 shares. I'm trying to get this to about 10% of my portfolio, but right now it's up 5% or about $39. And then I also have about 1.4 shares of VU. Again, I'm trying to make this one about 10% of my portfolio for a grand total of 20% of growth funds. You can see I'm up about 3.5% or about $30. And as far as options, I did roll that MSTU $5 put last Friday. I went ahead and closed it out today at 50%. I just wanted to get out of it and have a little bit of profit because I'm not sure what I was trying to do with MSTU. I know Bitcoin's pumping, and this will be pumping along with it, following strategy. But I just went ahead and I wanted the profit to get out of it to help cover the losses that I showed with you last week. And then after I closed that out, I opened up a new put. I sold a couple $7 puts on MSOX about 90 minutes before close. I put my phone away, then all of a sudden I'm there. It was a good premium, 2 contracts. I got a $91 premium, and you can see right there I'm already at $89. If this stays like this overnight and when the opening bell tomorrow, I will close this out to get most of the profit. You can see right now it's at 97%. I've been doing the options for about 3 weeks now. You can see I'm up about 11% or $173. And there you have it, just a quick update, a nice green day today for the portfolio. Folks, thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video.